Hi, give me a second to find this video. If you're just finding me, take a second to share this out. I'm gonna do the same. We have a lot going on with this new moon in retrograde hitting at the same time, so I'm gonna do a little bit of an energy report before I do cards. Give me a second to share this out. If you're just finding me, do the same. I'm constantly Facebook banned, so I can never share my videos out anymore. So for sure, take a second to share it out. I give away activation off of every video. A lot of people are catching me on replay because, you know, I'm on United Kingdom time. You can still participate in sharing. I don't find the person till the next day. So take a second to share this out. Drop your name if you're going to want a card. I'm doing chakra cards again. It kind of fits the theme with this energy. I see people are starting to come really ungrounded. So we're going to do chakra cards. I'm about to get started. We have an amazing energy with this new moon. You guys know that there's a lot of magic in the air right now. And this is powerful for manifesting, and that we need to really be very careful with our thoughts during these energy shifts that we're having, especially with this ascension, because on top of having this new moon, you know, we just had a lot of solar winds hitting this planet. We have a lot of other ascension energies hitting, galactic energies, and it is making it powerful and creating our own reality. And so we really need to learn how to get mastery over our mind and what we're thinking about, because I keep on saying that for the next several days, whatever you're thinking about is going to come back to you on the 21st with this next space storm that we're getting ready for with this equinox. So we just had Mercury retrograde hit this planet. We have a lot of lunar energy hitting. We've had a lot of solar winds this week, and I'm starting to see the whole planet start to come very ungrounded. And if you're already having problems going on in your life, like a bad relationship or you hate your job, it will just amplify whatever is already going on. That's how the moon works, right? So, you know, if you're already having difficulties with something, it will really amplify that and make it more obvious. Pay attention. Use these space storms to navigate your life and to see what's working out and what isn't working out. See what's bringing you joy. Let go of anything that isn't, that's no longer serving you, no longer making you happy. This is about, you know, liberating the soul and vibrating as high as possible. So we need to really do a good cleansing right now before we hit the spring equinox. We need to really do one final release of letting go of the things not serving us. We've been working since autumn towards releasing and letting go. The things are no longer good for us, no longer serving us, friendships that are no longer good for us and have become toxic and things like that. So we've been doing a lot of purging and releasing, you know, and we're getting ready for spring, so we can look at this like this will be a final release before the spring equinox, you know, cleansing us. And I try to tell people what's going on. I have people hit my inbox and they're like, what is happening? What is happening on this planet? What is happening energetically? And I try to do the best that I can to describe. We are in the middle of a cleansing, a purification of monumental proportions for the entire planet. So it appears things are getting worse, but we're seeing everything just be released and coming to the surface and, you know, being purged out on a pretty regular basis. It's not going to be any different this entire year. This is a, you know, cleansing. As these photons and cosmic rays of energy are hitting this planet, it is hitting our bodies and triggering anything not serving us, old programming, old emotions, traumas, anything we're holding on to. It's bringing it to the surface now so that it can be cleansed and released. Good morning, guys. Hi. So in my life, I think that I'm starting to, we had like a crazy day at the office, just another day at the office, you know, with our groups and things like that. And I'm like, oh God, right? I'm like, Mercury retrograde has hit the planet. Everyone's starting to come level crazy and things like that. All the fun stuff that comes with space storms. With this Mercury retrograde, it's a good idea to go inward. You should be feeling a pull to maybe wanting to unplug more, get outside, go meditate, spend more time alone, things like that. For sure, it's a good idea to do some spiritual cleansing. I just did a video on, you know, how to cleanse your house and your crystals with the new moon energy in Awakening to Ascension like 5 minutes ago. I just got off of there. So if you guys aren't in the Awakening to Ascension group, I would for sure check out, you know, me talking about the new moon and how you can use use it with your crystals to do things. My link is above. I'm going to be staying really focused on Stonehenge. The next storm, we're going to the rocks in London. So I will be live streaming from London and from Stonehenge. We're going to go sage the palace and things like that and go have some fairy fun, right? We're going to go check it out, but I am going to Stonehenge and I'm going to be doing Stargate activations there. I was talking about that also earlier on feed, talking about how it is a Stargate. We know that, you know, each one of our individual chakras is a porthole or a gateway to another dimension or other realms, and it's no different with the earth chakras. So, you know, we're going to go there during some powerful energy with this equinox, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. If you guys are trying to participate in my Stonehenge activation, my link is above. You have to let me know and sign up. So I have you. So I'm going to be doing that. I'm excited to get it over with because my next trip will be on crop circles. Let's go get this rock trip over with, because then I get to move into the summertime, and I'm so excited to do crop circles like you wouldn't even believe it. So I will be live streaming from crop circles too. Francisco, hi. Holistic health. You get the Kundalini card, right? I always think of that as Kundalini, or maybe the modern medical symbol as well. Holistic health. We are going to teach people clearly that there is a holistic way to treat anything wrong with the body. They've sold you guys on these chemical solutions, chemical solutions for spiritual problems, and you're finding they're not working very well. They're just kind of making it worse on so many levels. So for sure, stay focused on healing. Moonchild. Meditation. It's a good time to unplug. I didn't even want to do my video today. I didn't even do one yesterday. I'm checking out all the craziness around me, and I'm like, oh, maybe I just want to stay in my own little world right now. For sure, spend more time meditating. If you guys are just finding me, please share this out too. I can't. I'm always Facebook banned, so for sure, share it out. Crystal Waldo, good morning. You're working on your root chakra and your family. I put up an astrology report for the people that are on the Mercury retrograde hit list. Yeah, good luck being on that list, Francisco, because I don't know how long Mercury retrograde lasts. I'm glad I'm not on that list. I'll just put it that way. I was looking at the list like, I'm not on the Mercury retrograde hit list this time, thank God. So I did put out a good astrology report this morning on this page for the new moon for every sign too. Go check it out for this new moon energy that will last several days, as you know. Pisces is for sure on that hit list. Let's see, Emma Bagwell. You're working on your third eye and spiritual awakening. Everyone thinks we just woke up and that's it, but for me it's this continual journey, and trust me, I'm waking up more and more and becoming more and more lucid, kind of going through this adventure we're on. You will continue to change your perception, be upgraded, right? Activated, and will continue to evolve. Once you've been awakened, though, you've been activated for something much bigger than yourself. Mystic Air Travels, good morning. You're working on your crown chakra and peace. It's really funny. We're working on our crown chakra in our Awakening to Ascension group this week, and we're always in perfect alignment with these energies. And I've been seeing some amazing information coming out about, you know, the upgrades going on with our crown chakra. Some people are feeling buzzing, vibrating. Could be like dizziness. It could be like energy trickling into your crown, things like that. So we're going through a lot of crown chakra upgrades this week too. Marlene Miller, hi. You're working on your heart chakra and nurturing. My goal is to keep coming to much more empathy and compassion. And you can tell when you look at my aura, and you can see it's really reflective of the chakras I'm working on, right? Doing a lot of work with those chakras. So for sure, keep working on your heart chakra. It's going to continue to keep expanding. Sandra Kirkpatrick, good morning. You're working on your heart chakra. Forgiveness. I'm in amazing frequencies. I'm trying to explain to my friends that my house feels like Stonehenge now. The energy. I don't have the rocks there. But if I just go outside, I mean, it is so windy here right now. I mean, a lot of those solar winds and energies that are hitting this planet because of this ascension are kind of getting filtered through the UK first. So I'm kind of always getting nailed with this storm energy where I'm at. I'm right here on that main ley line that runs to Stonehenge too. So there's a very powerful energy here where I'm living too, and in several places on this island. Very powerful for healing the heart chakra. For sure, keep working on your heart chakra. Keep working on forgiveness. I wish that I could, you know, convey the knowing I know about our families, our lessons, how they all are ourselves, past experiences colliding, and you know, just this meaning of life we go through. You need to forgive yourself. Well, why do I need to forgive myself? Well, you need to forgive everyone around you, and they were you. Yes, you only ever have your own actions come back to you ever. You might not see them in one life. It may take several lives, right, for these things to catch up. So we came here, you know, not only paying off a lot of collective karma, but paying off any of our own personal karma. So, you know, you really only ever had to forgive yourself because you've been every person you've ever bumped into, whether you liked those people or didn't. Past experiences, past expressions colliding. You've also met many of your several, you know, future aspects in one too, right? We're always kind of colliding with self, and time isn't what it seems. More forgiveness. Do a good inventory of your life. I like to do a good karma cleanse that way, where I just make it clear that I had a lot of crazy experiences this life to really get me here, and I just make it clear that I am very grateful, even for like the awful relationships that didn't go good. I am grateful for the knowledge that I got through every one of my experiences. I forgive everyone, you know, I've ever learned with, and myself. I understand sometimes it didn't go so great with everyone being asleep and not very consciously aware, right? And so I do a really good, you know, general karma cleansing like that. Robin Boudon Galatri. Hi. You're working on your sacral and relationships. Maca, the herb, is so good for your sacral. You guys know that I tell you, you need to be on the Ascension vitamin list. Trying to make a spiritual ascension, you might need some vitamins. And if you guys don't have that list, just go ahead and business page inbox me and I'll cut and paste it to you real fast. Takes a second, right? If you don't have that detox vitamin list, hit my inbox. Maca is on it, and it is powerful for amplifying and regenerating your life force energy, regulating your third eye, and a lot of your glandular system. For sure, you want to get some maca. If you don't have that list, hit my inbox. It goes for anyone. Casey Smith, good morning. You're working on your heart chakra and I am presence. I was just doing a lot of talk about how we can manifest with this new moon energy on my last video I just did in Awakening to Ascension a minute ago. And you know, how we can bring more abundance to ourselves is to be in gratitude. It's something that we teach in Reiki. And it really is the building block of creating and manifesting more to ourselves. We need to be happy and grateful and content with what we already have to bring more abundance into our lives, more gratitude, more heart chakra work. Lyra Gorman, hi. You're working on your solar plexus and determination. We did a lot of energetic balancing through our lessons this life, so I had a lot of those kind of like empath narcissist dramas until I kind of leveled out and, you know, got rid of all the bad qualities in self. And I had a lot of those dynamics. You're taking on a lot of energy from the people around you, so make sure you're taking a lot of salt baths. We can see that a lot of empaths can get sick, like cancer, serious sicknesses, just from being around toxic people and not understanding how to get rid of that energy. So we're always taking on, you know, vibrations, energy, and usually we get the bad end of the deal as empaths. We get all the pain, trauma, right? People not feeling happy and things like that, and then they get the good vibes back. Make sure you're taking good care of your aura, more nature, more salt baths. Jenny Berkstocker, good morning. You're working on your sacral chakra and creativity. Now is where we need to unlimit ourselves. We just purged a lot of collective fear out this week. I don't know if people were noticing. Don't let that skew your manifesting now. So with this Pisces energy, it is the ultimate manifesting element. We have a lot of like Taurus elements with it. You couldn't get a more powerful combination for creating, for manifesting. Anything you're thinking about is going to manifest into the physical on all new levels with this kind of element. Pisces is also ruled by Neptune, and you know that has a huge connection with Atlantis. So it's one of my favorite elements to work with. We should be very focused on what we're daydreaming about right now, for sure, with this energy. Manifest bigger. Lisa White, throat chakra. Oh God, listening. Well, Mercury retrograde can be bad for communication. It makes me feel like I don't want to talk. I don't want to get on live video, and I don't want to talk right now, right? I probably just feel like I want to talk less. For sure, make sure you're listening to people. Everyone's always teaching around us. The people we think we're teaching are always teaching us too. People forget that about children. Jamie Bazad, hi. You're working on your heart chakra and your inner child. That's something I do. You know, I do inner child healing as well. And the best thing for healing your inner child is to do fun things a kid would like. We're always, you know, in that responsible adult kind of mind frame, and we need to be running around and playing more. So I'm going to go play at Stonehenge, right? I'm going to go play with my friends at the rocks and try to have more fun. I know, we came here to create fun experiences, believe it or not. People tend to forget that. So, you know, even if it's just at your house, like, if it's like coloring, drawing, getting creative, right? Playing around with something you like. We need to do more of what we love. Amanda Wheeler, hi. You're working on your solar plexus and personal power. We're really just taking back our power on every level. We still see a lot of power struggles going on in the 3D matrix too. Power struggles. We're taking back our personal power. How do we do that? Boundaries. Toxic people, perfect. It's your fault. It's not the toxic person's fault that's in your life. It's your fault for not telling them to F off. Boundaries. You know what I mean? So we allow toxic people around us. We're allowing it. We're answering the call, right? Answering their text, picking the phone up. We didn't block them. Get rid of anyone toxic around you. You should be around people that uplift you and make you feel good, not, you know, everyone just kind of coming to you to get it fixed because they don't feel good. Let's see, Stacey Gates, hi, you're working on your throat chakra and your life purpose. Well, what does speaking have to do with my life purpose? When we can find our truth and tune into it and tap into it, that's how we find our higher selves and who we are. Our throat chakra is a connection not only to the fifth dimension, which we're trying to attain those frequencies, but also to our higher self. I've caught a couple of people, yeah, this sounds stupid, lying lately. Like 3 people we know, right? Francisco, lying, like right to my face, lied to me. And, you know, I didn't say anything, but I was thinking in my mind, well, that explains why you're getting kicked off my timeline. Because we need to speak our truth always. That is how we access the fifth dimension. So if we're not being true with ourselves or others, it completely closes us off to those dimensions we're trying to access. Speak your truth. It's powerful. Only ever speak the truth. Debbie Sprott, good morning. Heart chakra and play, like I said, with the dolphins. Clearly Lumeria. Explore Lumeria, please. Someone was asking me, do you teach about Lumeria? And I'm like, well, we can, right? Okay. Explore Lumeria, go play. I want to go play with some dolphins so bad. I did Google, and I guess they used to have an aquarium here in the UK, but they closed it down. They said that it was bad for the dolphins, and they released them, I think. Which is good too, right? I want to go play with some dolphins because they're very telepathically tuned in, as most animals are, but they're probably like a little bit of a degree above, you know, most of the animals we know. They're for sure from space, powerful for healing. Let's see, Cindy Sullivan, hi, you're working on your throat chakra and communication. We learned how to not speak on this planet. To just stay silent with the programming that we had going through school and just the way that we were indoctrinated on so many levels. It can be so liberating to speak your truth. It really can. Joanne Dunn. You're working on your solar plexus, inner strength. And, you know, it's very, when we take back our power, it's so empowering on every level because we were indoctrinated into pouring our energy out everywhere, whether you're watching the news, right? Looking at a tabloid, in the matrix, focusing on people around you. We were always taught to be pouring our energy and focus everywhere but ourselves generally, right? Our job, our family, everywhere but ourselves. So we're trying to focus our energy inward for the very first time. And we're realizing when you can do that, that it's powerful. Instead of giving the news your energy all day, or people outside of yourself, pouring your energy to them, thinking about them and focusing on them, why not put some of that energy in yourself? And when you can focus on yourself, it is powerful and things really begin to shift because you need your own energy for your own life on so many levels. And I will see you at the rocks, Joanne. Are you bringing your pyramid? I saw a Facebook post. She was like, I'm bringing my pyramid to Stonehenge. Are you bringing the pyramid? Patricia Graham. Psychic development. You're working on your third eye. Things that are good for your third eye. The vitamin list. Sometimes, you know, we had a lot of fluoride and aluminum in our air and our water and vaccines and things that have thrown off our physical body. So those detox vitamins like turmeric, chlorella, very powerful for your third eye. Things like meditation, binaural beats. Someone said they had a hard time meditating this morning on my last video, and I said you really had to train yourself at it like anything else, right? You want to be a pro basketball player. You're not going to go shoot hoops one time and be there, right? You have to keep practicing. Katie Lee, hi. You're working on your root chakra and balance. Next week we start the root chakra, so I'm really excited about that too, because I need to do some serious root chakra healing, and I can see the collective does too, especially after this storm. They will, right? The best way to get through these storms is to drink a ton of liquids, tons of water, and stay grounded. People aren't realizing they're getting dehydrated from the combination of energies hitting us. More grounding, get outside. Miranda Chris, hi. You're also going to go outside and work on grounding. I just did a video on sage and purifying your space a minute ago, like I said, in Awakening to Ascension. So if you guys are looking for ways to purify, ground, cleanse, for sure check that video out. Get outside. Rose Garcia, you're working on your root chakra and your connection with Mother Earth. You know, we're kind of stepping away from the material of 3D and into the spiritual of the 5th dimension. And as we're doing that, we're being encouraged to get back to the earth and to harness and use that energy for ourselves, our spiritual evolution, healing, and things like that. If you want to talk about manifesting, the earth energy is powerful to do it. Go outside, make a manifesting list out in nature. Just get outside, put out vibrations for what you want. Tiffany Jane, hi. You're working on your third eye in dreams. I was just talking about this too earlier. I said that you're living in 2 realities at once. Right now we are in the physical in Earth School, and when you go to sleep every night, you go home. Here in the physical, I'm very contained to my physical body and, you know, the laws of the universe. But when I go to sleep, I am able to travel and go see anyone I want, whether, you know, in whatever realm. There's no barriers. I can kind of go anywhere that I want, and I'm completely unlimited. Pay attention to your dreams. The universe is always speaking to you. I encourage people to always, if they can remember a dream, to look it up. If you are remembering your dreams, I always say that is an ability. Because I talk to so many people, I'm always shocked that say they never remember anything when they're sleeping. Amanda Barker, you're working on your sacral and flexibility. Stephanie Lynn feels like shit. For sure, if you guys are feeling like shit now, you guys are going to be in trouble because we're going to get ready for some crazy energy this month. This storm's just a mild one, setting the stage for what's coming on the 21st. So for sure, more self-care, more rest. You guys could, I would encourage you, if anyone is not feeling good or having ascension symptoms, maybe check my link out and get some energy work, like a chakra cleanse. It'll help. Stephanie Lynn. All right, you're working on your solar plexus, universal light, for sure. Like I keep saying about the empaths, take care of your energy, more self-care, more detoxing your aura, more saging, more things like that. Waken Yahata, hi from Alabama, shout out. Glad you could catch me because I know it's early there. You're working on your sacral chakra, inspiration. We make more energy, and a lot of us are grid workers. I mean, I look at this feed as all light workers in some capacity, but a lot of this feed is grid workers. We can light ourselves up a lot brighter, and we can make more of this energy that we have, you know, infinite access to simply by doing things that excite us and light us up. When I'm like excited about Stonehenge and I'm on feed and I'm all happy, and it makes you guys happy and excited too. Energy is contagious. So we can make more of this life force energy simply by staying in joy, excitement, bliss, things that make us happy, and it creates such a crazy energy for us just to be excited, right? But we're living in a world of depressed manifesting generators. What happens when the whole planet is depressed? After going through this programming, it makes people depressed. Realizing we're limited and we're in slavery and prison planet, and that's all there is to life after you get indoctrinated before you wake up. A lot of the generators are depressed, and they're not going around making the right kind of energy, right? And so instead of going around and lighting up the other generators, they're just making the other generators depressed too. So we can simply draw more of this life force energy by following our bliss. Do things that light you up. Abby Osborne, hi. You're working on your sacral chakra and divine wisdom. Barb Howard, hi. You're working on your throat chakra and the truth. And like I said, we need to always speak our truth. All it takes is, you know, you not being honest with someone else, which is not being honest with yourself. There only is you here ever. Right? People not being honest with other people or themselves will block you off completely to the fifth dimension, the place that we're, you know, trying to reside in. So speak your truth more. Not speaking your truth also blocks your throat chakra. So when we're silent around our partners, family members, biting our tongue, not saying things that we should, it's also bad for your throat chakra. Speak more. Nathan Bingley, hey from UK. I'm in the UK too. I'm in the UK too. Awesome, right? I'm always trying to connect with people here. Hi Nathan. You're working on your solar plexus and self-mastery. I am in the UK on a mission, right? And I'm bringing other people too. I'm not the only one on the same mission because I'm about to collide with a bunch of light workers at the rocks in a minute. So I'm really excited about that too. We are colliding. Are you not noticing you're meeting more people that are awake, coming together with other light workers? We are, the people that are awake, we're kind of colliding on every level with these timelines. Heidi Ayers-Wan, hi, I would love an update on your life at some point. You never reach out. Hi Heidi, you're working on love, imagine that, and your heart chakra. I would love to know where you're at, where you're healing, where you're at on some level, at some point. You're working on love, that's a good thing. Alina, you might notice too, Heidi, that you've been working on love your whole life. But I mean, to get to like the real love attainment, it feels like I've had it described like every relationship we ever have is practice on some level, like teaching us till we get to that spiritual union attainment, like we've healed enough to get to that place. Jeffrey Cahoe, good morning. You're working on your third eye and clarity, and oh my god, the universe is amazing. In order to believe in these cards, you have to believe in something bigger than me, right? And so you get the crystal card too. You'll get it. Everyone else might not. He like sells crystals for a job. He like sells crystals for a job. You're working on more clarity for sure. Keep working on your third eye. I always say, yeah, my third eye's been open a while, but it will continue to expand, right? We can continue to work on these things. Paula Louise Wilkes, headache for 2 days. You might want your, if you guys are not feeling good, you might need like your quartz card. You might want to do some kind of energy work so you can get back on track for this moon fast. Paula, working on your third eye and visualization for sure. When you have headaches, if you're in your third eye area too, it could be a sign of, you know, not so great energy around you, but it could be a sign that you either have a blockage in your third eye or your third eye is kind of opening or expanding. You might want to, at some point when you can, you know, get some type of energy work for your third eye. It'll help with any kind of headaches you're having. Trisha Walker, rebirth. I know everyone's so convinced on end times. I realized before people wake up that everyone is running on like end times programming, thinking like revelations might happen any minute. And the type of fear programming that we just kind of got indoctrinated into. No, I'm sorry. This is a rebirth. This is not an ending, right? We might end our last chapter, but this is for sure a rebirth on every single level. We're transforming on energetic levels. You're not even the same person you were a few days ago. Angel Smith, you're working on your solar plexus and soul healing. I always say that when we go through traumas, we tend to lose aspects of ourselves. And I love Egyptian mythology, and I always am saying this, right? They have the story of Osiris and Isis. And Osiris was killed and cut into pieces, and Isis healed him by making him whole again and made him immortal, right? That's very symbolic of this journey and how we lose aspects or fragments of our soul, become fragmented, and in order to heal, we must, you know, become whole again, right? So you have this awakening, and we usually have a journey to go into with healing at that point. We need to learn how to heal ourselves so that we can heal others. For sure, keep on working on anything like soul fusion, soul retrieval, shamanic kind of healings, and things like that. Let's see. Jamie Nicoli, hi. You're working on your root chakra and abundance. Now is a good time for you guys to change your financial states. I don't care if you're doing amazing, right? You still have room for improvement when manifesting. So for sure, put out good vibrations about, you know, just love and abundance coming to you. Good things, right? Good things you want to see, things you want to manifest. It's the perfect energy to do it. And if you are doing amazing, perfect, come hit my site up if you like my videos, right? I forgot Francisco, right? If you guys are doing that amazing, for sure, come support our mission and to get some kind of class. Ashley Elizabeth, hi. You're working on your solar plexus. You have angels and ascended masters all around you. I said the last video that I was doing, I kept messing my words up. I was getting a little nervous. No pressure, right? You have ascended masters all around you right now and angels. No pressure though, Jessica. But you have amazing energies around you, tons of angels, ascended masters. And you know, what happens with these moon energies and the equinoxes and these energetic shifts is it opens us up to the interdimensional. That's why we see so many more like, you know, angels caught on camera, UFO sightings, the paranormal, weird glitches like lights in the sky and weird kind of stuff happening with these energy shifts. So you have amazing energies around you for sure. Ask for more assistance. I think it's kind of like, that'll keep you humble. You're getting trained by ascended masters right now. Right, so you know that's very, very powerful. I'm gonna be letting you guys go on that note. For sure, I'm doing Stonehenge. If you guys want to get on my list to get Stonehenge activated, I have limited availability. You're gonna have to let me know and sign up. Right, I'm gonna get my list together as soon as I get off of here and get started. I'm really, you know, gonna stay focused on Stonehenge this storm. So I will be there by the next storm. It's gonna be a powerful full moon in Virgo combined with the spring equinox. Crazy things are gonna happen. We're gonna have lots of paranormal type things. I hear people talking about the event like it's then. All sorts of exciting stuff, but I will tell you that we're going to have some powerful energy shifts this month, and we can really use them to change our reality and to land on the timelines that we want to be on and kind of further our ascension path on every level. So I'm doing London and Stonehenge. If you guys want to participate in my craziness, you know, my link is above. There's a special events section in the store, and there's 2 Stonehenge activations I'm doing. One is the Atlantean heart chakra activation, which will connect you more to your own past experiences in Atlantis and bring back some of those memories. The other is a Stargate portal activation, which is very powerful. Both are geared at the heart chakra, connecting you with the ley line energies and the grids and things like that. So for sure, check out my thing. If you guys are interested in taking a healing class, I mean, I teach like so many different types. If you have not been attuned to Reiki, I would start with Yusai Reiki. I have an entire class section that you guys should be checking out too. If you guys sign up for a class, I can attune you while I'm on my Stonehenge trip. And we just extended our trip by a day too this morning. I'm like picking dates. Sure, I said I need a vacation, right? So we just extended our trip too. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be doing tons of live videos while I'm on my trip and I'm at Stonehenge, so I can channel out that really good ley line energy too. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything else. If you guys didn't get a card, I do really cheap 3-card readings. For sure, check them out. And I'm going to let you go on that note.